Hello everyone and welcome to Friday Football Fever. It is week 11, final week of the regular season, which means for a lot of young men around the Suncoast, this is the last time that they will play organized football. And we start, as always, with our USF Sarasota Manatee Game of the Week. Both Booker and Cardinal Mooney are in the postseason. Got a little playoff tune-up tonight, and this one was a defensive battle, at least early. Jeremiah Henderson hands it off to Spencer Carter here for Booker. Nice run up the middle in the first quarter. Then Mooney gets the ball back. Reese Vita fires, picked off by Vincent Sellers from Booker. Sellers is brought down there, so Tornadoes get the ball. Henderson, he is big. He has a strong arm. Watch him fire to Osiris Giles Mitchell. Touchdown there, didn't make the extra point, 6-0 in the second quarter. Booker gets the ball again later. Henderson floats one this time, picked off by Sean Morris Jr. And Sean Morris has designs on the end zone. He's going to get run out of bounds at about the 5-yard line there, but Mooney could not convert at that point. Booker ball once again, handed off to Spencer, and he takes a big hit in the backfield. Nice defense there by Mooney, and Mooney's first points of the night, a bad snap on the punt. That's a safety, 6-2 at that point, odd score. And Mooney tries an onside kick in the third quarter to start things off. Why not? They recover it as well. Cougars have nothing to lose in this game. Story of the night, though, very next play, ball is stripped from Reese Vita. Booker would recover. Vita then on the pass here to Mitch Aramura. Nice play over the middle, but Aramura is stopped there. And finally, Mooney would get a touchdown. Sean Morris Jr., he's going to run it in for the score at that point. Booker, though, goes on to win this ball game 20-9. So Booker finishes out the season with a win. SNN's Amber Stidham saw this one in person. She joins us now live. Not much action early on, Amber, but Booker gets a win. Both teams going to the playoffs, no big deal.
Yeah, that's right. It was a tough, very aggressive football game. In fact, one fan said to me in the middle of the game, hey, this is a defensive slugfest, and it certainly was. A game full of big hits, quite a few turnovers, as you saw. And we do want to mention Mitch Aramura did take a big hit towards the end of the game and was actually carted off the field, taken by ambulance. For more on his injury and an update, I want to bring in head coach Josh Smithers. Just first, how's Mitch doing tonight?
He's doing good. When he left the field, he was in good spirits. He was kind of joking around. He moved, he can move his legs and his arms. So I think it's a lot of precautionary what they did tonight. But they'll run some tests, and we'll find out a little bit later tonight what's going on.
We certainly wish him the best. Going back to the game, this was a really tough, high emotional, physical game. Obviously not the ending that you were looking for. Just how was this game for you?
Oh, it was good. This is a good local rivalry. It's been a few years since we've beaten them, but our kids were excited and they're ready to play, and Booker was excited and ready to play, and it was a good, hard, physical football game, and you hate to lose Mitch or have any injuries, but I think we came out okay from it, and I think it's going to be a great game for us going into the playoffs next week.
I was just going to say, you're getting ready to go into the playoffs. How do you really focus your team for starting the playoffs?
Well, you got to have short memory, so that we're putting this behind us, and our guys are excited. We get a chance to host the first round, and we lost last year in a heartbreaker, and so we don't want that to happen again. So we're going to turn all our attention to Calvary on Monday, and we'll put it behind us, and we'll go out there and try to get a first round victory.
Right. Thanks so much, Coach, for joining us. Again, not the ending that Mooney was looking for tonight, but refocusing for the playoffs. Adam, I'll go ahead and send it back to you.
Yeah, nice of Coach Smithers to stick around after the loss, but yeah, he's going to the playoffs, so not a bad night. All right, thank you, Amber. Meanwhile, neither Riverview nor Sarasota will play in the postseason, but this is an old traditional Sarasota County rivalry game. 14-0 Rams in the second quarter. Sailors hand it to Levon Logan. Wow, he got crushed there. More from the Sarasota run game. Josh Booker, look at Josh Booker in the pile. He will not be taken down. Great run there and gets some positive yardage. A little chippy in this one. More from Booker again, going up the left side. This time a little fancier as he dives ahead. Great run there. The Rams, though, they had some nice defense on this night. Alex Van Ness is in the backfield, and he had that one licked immediately. Rams cruise and win this ball game 33-7. Bradenton rivalry now. Palmetto hosting Southeast. We start in the first quarter. Jack Allison hands it to Quincy Washington. Looks like he's going to be taken down. No, sir. Quincy Washington breaks the tackle, turn on the Jets, turbo boost, and he is gone. 7-0 Palmetto. for the opening touchdown. Doesn't get much better than that. Ensuing drive, yeah, ride him. Ensuing drive, Southeast couldn't get much going. James Thomas to Dimitri Smith for a completion, stopped immediately. Southeast did not have a first down, did not have a positive yardage play while our photographer was there. Tigers ball, next possession, Allison to Keandre Land. Good gain there, and Palmetto would score later. It's Quincy Washington up the middle, 14-0 Palmetto at that point. I don't know what happened late. Tigers went on to win this ball game, though, a shootout, 56-35. All right, we will huddle up for now, but still to come, we've got to show you nationally ranked IMG Academy's last game of the season, plus Braden Rivers playoff tune-up, Charlotte, as well as the big Manatee at Venice game and more. You're watching Friday Football Fever. All right, welcome back. Let's jump right back into the action. Nationally ranked IMG Academy cannot play in the postseason because the Ascenders aren't in a district. It's too bad. They're in the top 25. So tonight's game against Hialeah Champagnat Academy, last of the season. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. DeAndre Francois, the FSU commit, to Jack Wager there. Same drive, Francois, he is a good player. Fires to KJ Ostorn there. Look at Ostorn. He won't be denied. Breaks the tackle, and then he just saunters into the end zone. Touchdown there, 34-8 IMG. Yeah, that one was strong there, KJ. Second quarter, Francois, long pass to Clark Thomas. Clark catches it on the run there. 40-yard gain. IMG then from the 3-yard line, Francois to Osborne again. That's a touchdown. Ascenders win it 48-8. They finished their year 9-1 and nationally ranked. Braden River hope to wrap up undefeated regular season tonight, hosting a 7-1 very strong DeSoto team. We start in the first quarter. Second Pirate possession handed to Jalen Austin. Let him run. He's a sprinter. Watch him dive there into the ticker tape. That's a touchdown. That's his signature move. I like that celebration there. 7-0 River early. Then came the Pirate defense. Anthony Lee drops back, just crushed by Dylan Tyson with the sack. Pirates got the ball back. Jacob Huseman, he can throw it. Quick out here to Travis Williams. River goes on to win it huge, 37-0. Wow. Undefeated regular season for Braden River. Bayshore went out to Frostproof to close out the year. Had a pretty high scoring back and forth game. Bulldogs, though, win it 35-7. Bruins' season is now over. All right, the big one on the night. Manatee and Venice used to play in the same district. They would always meet in the playoffs. Now it's just a postseason tune-up, and this one was a lot of defense. Venice's Anthony Lucas, a huge hit in the backfield there. Manatee ball, Sarkevius Williams passes to Kelvin McKnight, broken up by Noah Montgomery, the corner, with the nice play there. A lot of defense, as I mentioned, in this one. Venice gets the ball. Bryce Carpenter passes to Langston Provitt. What a catch. He held onto the ball and stayed in bounds. Provitt, we will see more from him on this night. Manatee gets the ball back. Williams to McKnight, but look who that is there. That is Langston Provitt at the safety spot in the backfield, breaking it up. Manatee ball, Johnny Lang gets the ball and runs for 25 yards. Not much offense, but Manatee went on to win it 10-0. That's Venice's first loss of the season. The last game of the season for Lakewood Ranch and Port Charlotte. Out of the pirate ship, we start in the first quarter. Lakewood Ranch ball, Chad Rex tosses to Therese Davis. He kind of fooled everybody, but that's a touchdown. 7-0 Mustangs on the board first. Ensuing kickoff, Keon Suber gets a nice return there for Port Charlotte. Second quarter now. Lakewood Ranch ball. It's a Rex handoff to Darren Lowry. I know we don't see a signal, but that's a touchdown. 13-0 Lakewood Ranch at that point. More from Suber on the ensuing kickoff. This is how Port Charlotte did most of its damage on this night, apparently, at least while we were there. Great return. Lakewood Ranch hangs on to win this ball game, though, 30-22. Well, a tough season for Northport came to a close tonight. Bobcats lose on the road at Hardy, 51-26. Northport finishes the season 1-9. How about Charlotte wrapped up its regular season with a 49-6 home stomping of East Lee County. The Tarpons get ready for postseason, playing at Viera next week. And a very good year for Lemon Bay. The Manta Rays, 48-19 win over Lake Placid tonight. It means they finished the season 7-3 overall. but that is not good enough to make the playoffs. Unfortunately, they missed out on the second spot in the playoffs last week. How about St. Stephen's hosting Legacy Charter? This is not a playoff game. The Falcons got a nice win, 49-12. St. Stephen's has had a solid year. All right, we will take a quick break. You're watching Friday Football Fever. All right, welcome back. Just want to go over some of the playoff pairings for next week. Fort Pierce Central at Manatee. Manatee will be hosting, so want to let you know that one. That's always an interesting playoff matchup. Pinellas Park plays at Braden River again. Braden River undefeated. They will host Pinellas Park in the playoffs next week. Palmetto on the road at Tarpon Springs Eastlake. Charlotte also on the road will play at Vieira. Venice will host, Booker on the road, and Cardinal Mooney will host as well. I also want to let you know Riverview boys swim team, state champs. Congratulations. We are on next week with Friday Football Fever Playoff Edition. Have a good night.